From your weather authority, meteorologist Ron Rhodes.
We set a rainfall record yesterday at the Evansville Airport, 1.72 inches of rain. Now, our records date back to the late 1800s, so it's been around a long time, but 1.72, we've never had a wetter October 21st. That was needed. It's the most rain we've seen in a while. But we're going to be seeing a chance for rain later this week, not nearly as good as what we had yesterday. Hopefully you got a solid soaking. Some areas of the tri-state didn't see nearly as much as other areas, but most of us had a pretty good deluge, and I'll show you where here in a few minutes. Right now, let's take a look outside. This is our Owensboro camera in downtown, the Baston American RV Cam at the Hampton Inn, looking out toward the east. Had a bright yellow sunrise this morning. Only a few clouds, those fair weather cumulus clouds out there right now, and a beautiful deep blue sky with that low humidity. It's always nice. 57 degrees currently. We've got a southwest wind sustained at 20 miles an hour. And we're going to see in that 10 to 20 range, and at times a little bit higher than that, especially with some of these gusts. And we could see some gusts up around 30 miles an hour later on today. So here's what it looks like temperature-wise right now. Can we do a little temperature run? Let's give it a go. 54 degrees in French Lick. Yeah, it's 55 degrees in Carmi. 56 degrees showing up. Where am I kind of 56? Fairfield. 57 degrees Henderson. 58 degrees Owensboro, 59 Santa Claus, 60 in Tell City, and 60 is as warm as it gets. No 61s on the board yet. I think most of us top out, though, in the low to mid 60s for a high later on. Check out these current wind speeds. These are sustained winds. 20 miles an hour, there's ours at the airport. 21 miles an hour at the Henderson Airport. 21 miles an hour at Vincennes. 18 miles an hour in Owensboro. So you get the picture, especially along and just east of the Wabash is where we've got quite a bit of wind out here right now. Storm Tracker is showing some clouds to the north. And we are seeing some broken clouds. We're right on the southern edge of this system that's working its way across the Great Lakes. The rain is up there around Chicago and farther to the north, but even there, it's not that much of a problem if you're traveling to Chicago this afternoon. And look at it, I mean, you get south of 64, I mean, there's hardly any cloud cover to speak of, certainly significant cloud cover. It's a pretty cool system, even though it's not a big rainmaker. Look at that counterclockwise flow. I mean, you can see that spin of that low pressure system as it works its way through the Great Lakes. Well, low pressure was definitely on the docket yesterday, so if you were suffering yesterday, I mean, that pressure got as low as 29.65 at one point. That's really low. And a lot of people get headaches, joint pain, or something like that. The pressure's rising now, so we're well on the rise, so you should be improving. Where the severe weather threat is today, and of course we had just an isolated severe threat yesterday that didn't pan out, and I think no one's complaining about that. I mean, we had plenty of lightning, that's for sure, and a lot of heavy rain. That line, as it's moving towards Charlotte. We've got a flight in the air to Charlotte right now. Looks like by the time we get there, though, we'll be on the back side of that line, so it should be okay. No delays being reported right now, but that's where the severe weather threat is. This is the rainfall estimate map by Doppler radar. Where you see green, and most of the tri-state showing at least some green, that's better than an inch of rain. So that's a good soaking. And where you see those splotches of yellow, that's better than 2 inches of rain. Now, as you work your way down to the southeast, Hopkins County, especially Muhlenberg County and Ohio County, that's where the rainfall was less. And just because it's not showing any color doesn't mean there wasn't any rain. Just means it's less than 1/10 of an inch for much of Muhlenberg and Ohio County. So the southeast corner of the tri-state, not getting much. Plenty of rain, though, elsewhere. Heaviest rain I could find was on the west side of Evansville, and that little pocket right there out by USI. Better than 2.5 inches of rain. In fact, close to 3 inches of rain, 2.9 estimated by Doppler there. All right, let's take a look at our future tracker. Not much to track, just a few clouds again to the north, up around US 50, and really north of 64, you're going to see a few extra clouds, and what we're going to see south of 64, but still looking good even up there, too. There'll be broken clouds. And as we roll into tonight, the temperature's going to be dropping down into the low 40s. Now, today we were right around 50 for a morning low, so I mean, about 10 degrees colder, not quite as breezy as what we had this morning, so kind of a wash as far as what it's going to feel like to you when you step outside. It is going to get warmer tomorrow during the day. Few extra clouds west of the Wabash in the afternoon tomorrow, but staying dry on our Wednesday. 60 to 65 for a high today with that southwest wind shifting to the west at 10 to 20. Could see some gusts up around 30 miles an hour. And then as we look at the next 7 days, we're going to warm up a little bit over the next 2. But this is fall. This is the kind of stretch we want every fall. Fall, just be fall. Fall, that's all we ask. 69 degrees tomorrow, 68 degrees Thursday, staying dry until Friday, and then a slight chance of rain, it looks like, on Saturday. So, Angie, we're looking pretty good. Speaking of looking pretty good, I like to call this a cloud mountain. Since we don't have any mountains around in the tri-state.
It does look like a mountain.
Doesn't it look like a snow-capped mountain?
It does.
This was yesterday in Caseyville, Kentucky. That's actually a towering cumulus cloud on one of the storms that was out there. But I love that shot. Of course, with that low-angle sun, got a little color in the sky to go along with that. Frosty top mountain.
Looks good. And when we come back, we'll have a visit with our expert in elder law, Gary Price. He's sitting right over there.